Today we're going to talk about how to run your clients. Let's go. Hi, I'm Kelly. It's a Maiden Business and welcome back to my channel where I am here to help you start, grow or develop your own cleaning business. So last week we spoke about how to run a team. We spoke about 3 key strategies or 3 key policies that I would really implore you to get inside of your cleaning business. And today we're going to talk about your clients. So first up, I would like to ask you some questions. Do your clients call you at any time of the day or night that they please? Do your clients call you or message you or email you at the weekend or even when you're on holiday or during public holidays? Do your clients contact you through channels which are not your preferred methods in your business? So for example, instead of telling you they need to skip a cleaner week on Tuesday, they tell the cleaner, who forgets. Okay, if you answered yes to one or all of those questions, then 2 things are happening inside of your business from what I can tell from the outside. So the first thing is, I would think you were a new business or a newish business, or you are a business that might have been established for a while, but you are still in cleaning technician mode and not in cleaning business owner mode. And so you have not set boundaries. You say yes to everything. You don't mind taking calls at all times of day and nights and weekends and holidays. In fact, you might even think it's the done thing when you start a business, and when you've got a business, can't turn down work, right? That says to me that you don't really know any better yet, and you're still just finding your feet with having clients and running a team. Or number 2, it's not that you don't know better, you do know better. And what's worse, you allow this type of behavior to continue. So if you are feeling frazzled, if you dread the thought of your phone ringing or dinging or your email or any sort of messenger service sending you a notification, and you know you're in desperate need of boundaries, and you know you're in desperate need of trying to regain some of your work-life balance back, and maybe you just don't know how. Whether you fall into category 1 or you fall into category 2, we can work together to fix this and regain a little bit of sanity and a little bit of work-life balance back to you. Okay, so we're going to talk about 3 policies or strategies. There's that P word again. If you notice, there's like a reoccurring trend to the information in my videos. It's all about policies. It's all about procedures. I wish I'd found them sooner in my business. Let's get on with the policies that are going to help you. Policy number 1. Get a terms of service. Your terms of service will say what happens if there's a lockout, if the client needs to cancel a clean. It tells them about their staff and that they're not to poach them. It will tell them about your hours of business. It will tell them about the communication channels of their business. It will tell them everything they need to know about the rules and the structure of your business. Now, if you remember in my last video, I spoke about what I did with the terms of service. You can catch that video here, or it will also be at the end of this one. And if you watch that one through to the end, there is a little thing in that video where you can get a terms of service, the one I use in my own business, for free. Go check that video out at the end of this one. The second strategy or policy to start thinking about and putting in place is your hours on work and your hours on social. So say, for example, on your Facebook page that you might have for your cleaning business, you can put on there the hours of your work being open. So you're not open all the time. This always on, always grinding, always hustling. It's not real life. You can do it for a couple of months and then you burn out and you'll make yourself really sick. So on your Facebook page, put your hours from 9 till 4, from 8 till 5, 9 till 6, whatever it is that they are. And you might even offer an out-of-hours service for your, say, commercial staff that are later on in the evening or early in the morning. My policy is there's a phone on whenever there's a staff member out, but there's also a cut-off time when I expect managers' phones to go off and supervisors' phones to go off, because there is no cleaning emergency that big that people need to be ringing you at 10 o'clock at night or ringing you on a Sunday. No. So the hours that you commit to on your Facebook page, commit to them in your real life. Once you get to a certain time in the evening, switch the phone off. Let the answer phone pick it up. Let the person send you an email. Believe me, the world will not burn and fall down because you missed one call that was made at an inappropriate time of night. Policy 3 to think about is your communication policy with your clients. So you use your social media, and you might use YouTube and blogs and vlogs and all sorts of things in part of your marketing strategy to attract people to your business. Now, once you've got that person onboarded into your business, then what is the policy of how you do things? Now, for example, I have a client who will continually message on our Facebook page. God bless her. And every time she does, we will go back and answer her via our email that tracks to our CMS system. This encourages the client to reply on that. And every time she slips back into Facebook, we take her back into our email and into our customer management system, because that's where we want her to be. So you need to decide where you are going to communicate with your clients. You don't want clients leaving you messages on Twitter if you don't go on your Twitter very much. You don't want somebody cancelling a clean on Instagram if you only check Instagram of an evening because you're busy out cleaning or out in the day. So you need to make sure that you have a look at what will be your policy for communication with your clients and train them down that route. Every time they deviate off that route, train them back on that route. This is your business, it's your narrative, it's your rules about how you want to play. And part of being a business owner is setting boundaries and being strict about those boundaries. You can't go to a shop anytime you want. You can't call up shops anytime you want, or businesses anytime you want. They have operating times. They have operating hours of business when you can contact people. You are no different just because you are self-employed. Don't feel you have to give yourself to every man and their dog every time somebody whistles. So if you found this video interesting, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for new content delivered every Wednesday. I will be back here next week when we are going to be doing the 4th part of our 4-part series. Next week, it's all about how to manage you. We're going to kick our own asses next week, so be here for that. Until then, you have a good week. Bye-bye.